The London Super Trunk Show, of course, would not be possible without our sponsors. I'm here today with Afan Muhammad of Bridlen Shoes, one of our platinum sponsors for this year's event, and really a longtime supporter of the entire Super Trunk Show series, sponsoring not just London, but the United States and Singapore. I think going on, 4 or 5 years now.
It's our 5th year now.
Fifth year, unbelievable.
Yes. I couldn't be happier to be part of this with you guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, Bridlen is really at home at the London Super Trunk Show because your brand articulates what it is that I think this event stands for, which is craftsmanship. And of course, based in India, you offer that to shoe aficionados around the world at what is an incredibly competitive price point, but with no compromise.
Absolutely.
And so it's one of the things that I've really enjoyed seeing you year after year is not just the shoes themselves and how they are such great examples of craft, but how year after year you continue to evolve, continue to introduce new products, and so you always have something new for us. So I have to ask, what's in store?
Well, thank you for asking that question, and it means so much to be back here for the 5th year round. Is that feedback loop that we have every year. We listen to what people are asking for, and then the next year around try to bring something to serve those customers.
Yeah.
And the first year around we were asked for more classics. So we brought back more classics.
Okay.
And last year or two, we've been asked for more casuals.
Okay.
So this time around at the table, we didn't bring any of the classics as it were.
Must have been hard.
Yeah, for me, yes. I love my classics. But I brought around some spectators, which seems to be doing a comeback, but also boat shoes and playing a bit with leathers. So that's the spectator. You see a boat shoe made from Charles F. Stead's oil pull-up leather in an unlined construction, so a lot softer. So while as a factory we concentrate on classic menswear shoes, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be in the formal spectrum.
Yeah.
Classic also means it could be in the casual space.
Yeah.
And so seeing how the market is going towards nowadays in the casual space, we said we'd try our hand at this, and customers really seem to like this.
Yeah. I think, really it's not just classic, but quality.
That's it.
And whenever someone becomes used to a certain quality standard, perhaps in their formal dress shoes, to be able to have that filter down into your more casual models.
That's it.
And like this, a slightly more nuanced model that's really quite particular is really fantastic and a true luxury.
And we look at the details as well, right, Kirby? Because when we made this shoe, we saw that it didn't go as well with a black sole.
Yes.
So we went back to the suppliers and asked for a honey-colored sole, and did that just so it looks ever so more refined.
Yeah.
So there's details that we picked up from our customers here when they say, hey, we like that, but do you think maybe something a bit lighter on the sole would be nice? It's like, okay, maybe we can do that next year.
No, it's a really interesting point because in some ways, if you're looking for a black cap-toe Oxford, you want for choice. You can find that almost anywhere. But if you want a real high-quality boat shoe, where do you even go to look for that, much less look for something made to a particular quality standard?
That's it.
And of course, oiled leather is one of my favorite materials. I have a chukka boot out of an oiled leather that's fantastic. And I never thought of a boat shoe, but really, it's the perfect material for this type of shoe.
That's it. It's going to get those scratches and age really nicely over time. So this is one of those.
And very water repellent.
It is. And if I can speak also about our Goodyear leather, which has been quite popular the last 2 years. Last year around we got this, but we were asked for a slightly more formal version of it, and we did this in a derby.
Okay.
So this would make for an office shoe, yet really soft, something you would wear all day around in the office, or if you're walking out as well.
Yeah.
We did the Goodyear leather in a derby.
Absolutely.
So.
That's what I call the grand slam. The home run is, of course, a beautiful aesthetic on the shoe and a great make and kind of the quality. But the grand slam is whenever you combine that with the perfect material. And seeing something like this with the deer leather, that's what you get with a shoemaker like Bridlen, is a really kind of catered, a highly articulated approach to the materials that one would never find at a large retail store.
I spoke to you about this last time. I remember that I really enjoy more recently speaking with tanneries and speaking to those tanneries that want to work with us and get what we want out.
Yeah.
And more recently, we've been working with these guys. We've been working with Shinki in Japan, and Anone as well, who's been a long-time supplier for our calf skin.
Yeah.
But we asked them for something a bit softer, and they made this called the Rusty Calf.
Wow.
It's in a much more softer leather, and we did a very thin sole profile. We had to go back to our welt suppliers. Welts are usually made about 3.5 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
but we asked them to make it in 2.5. That's just 1 millimeter difference. But I tell you, it makes a world of difference when you look at the side profile of it. It's a lot more sleeker for a shoe that is actually quite sleek. A smaller 1 millimeter difference makes all the difference to make it.
Yeah. And this is something
finer.
you would traditionally find in a Blake stitch.
Yes.
But with Blake, of course, you don't end up with, or you don't benefit from the durability and the longevity of a Goodyear welted stitch. So you're able to offer that, skinny, kind of flexible outsole, but in what it is that you specialize in, which is Goodyear welted leather dress shoes.
Correct.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I love coming here because customers throw challenges at me, and I get 1 year to play with that, and then come back here and say, hey, I think we've got
It is
something
nice
in
to
my
have
life.
that year.
It is.
Well, of course, as our platinum sponsor, you sponsor the entire trunk show, but also the World Championships of shoe shining and patina. I see you've got an interesting patina shoe here. Tell me a little bit about this, because this is really, taking inspiration from the patina contest.
It is actually, that's exactly what it is. A few years ago when we saw the patina championship, we also got in touch with a lot of people who do the patina, the artists themselves. And one gentleman, Tagami-san from Japan, has a company called La Patine.
And this is in India, or?
This is actually in Japan.
In Japan.
So we make the shoe, send it out to Japan.
No kidding.
He do the patina for the customer and then ship it to the customer directly.
No kidding.
So this is a new program we started now.
This shoe is literally traveling the world.
It's traveling the world. It's going from, the leather's first of all coming from France. There's the Annonay's cross comes from France to India. We make the shoe in India using FJ Baker's outsole as well. So another material coming from Europe. Shoes made in India. Goes to Japan then for the patina, and then gets delivered anywhere in the world that the customer is. And this is very special because he uses Japanese dyes and Japanese techniques to get this kind of a very unique patina. And every patina is unique. The Europeans have their own language to it, and the Japanese, as you know, take a craft and then just move it to a whole other level.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I saw something like this, I said, we've got to have this. We've got to start this program with this gentleman. And here we are. Our first 2 pairs. We brought this to Singapore, but then he's refined it further after he's understood 1 or 2 trunk shows with us.
And how does this work? Do you have standard kind of patina themes that a customer would select, or are they completely requesting something totally custom? And
you absolutely can, because we're working with a very wide range of colors. In Japan, you have something close to 6,000 color options. But obviously, we don't want to get our customers confused. So we brought those down to about 6 or 8 suggested colors that we have. But the artist is very open to speaking with customers and understanding what it is they want. He's very keen to understand and speak to every customer before he gets started off on their projects. So we do, let's say, the easier part of making the shoe. Then it comes to Tagami-san and the customer to have that conversation and see what they like. If it's one of the suggested 6 or 8, or perhaps something even very different.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, Afan, it's always an honor to have you involved in the Super Trunk Show. As someone that is interested in Bridlen, someone that's maybe looking to take the plunge on their first high-quality pair of Goodyear welted leather dress shoes, or a seasoned aficionado that's just looking to continue to add to their collection, how is it they find you, and are you shipping all over the world?
Absolutely. The best way is to get in touch with us online, through email. We do these trunk shows, so even today we've had some customers who we've been in touch with by email who've come in today to do a fitting. So there's the online option, obviously, and of course we ship all over the world. More recently, we've also switched on DDP, which means we take care of duties, we take care of shipping. So the price you see online, that's it. There's no surprises after that. So we take care of the duties, the shipping, and anywhere in the world. So
great.
It makes it easy for the customer.
Afan, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you, Kevin.
And for everything you do to support quality, craftsmanship, and tradition.
Thank you, Kevin. Nice speaking with you again.